Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I want to introduce you to a tool I've been using to help my Amazon merch business called Merchflow. This tool is especially useful for higher tier Amazon merch sellers. For instance, I'm in tier 200,000. And if I want to do something simple like export, well, it's not simple if you don't have these tools, for the record. But if I just want to export the ASINs so that I can then go create an advertising campaign and advertise them in bulk, I wasn't able to do that. All right. If I tried to use Producter, which is a great Chrome extension, but it crashes. Like when you get to a certain amount of products in your account, it just crashes. So I really haven't been able to do this in 2022. So I've got a whole year's worth of products. For instance, this is just one way to use Merchflow that I can then go create advertising campaigns for now. It helps with like sorting, filtering, bulk deletions, bulk repricing, which is a nice little usage note there. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with this, guys. I just want to make you aware of how I've been using it in this video. It's called Merchflow. Let's get right to it. Real quick note, I have some free resources for you linked in the description. I've got my 7-day Amazon merch mini course. If you give me your email address, I'll send you one lesson a day for 7 days. Also, I've got a great Amazon merch Facebook community that I hope you'll join if you're not already a member. All right, so I'm going to be talking about the Merchflow Chrome extension. I will link to it in the description of this video. It's got average 5-star review with over 1,000 users, and I honestly didn't know about it. That's why I love having a YouTube channel, because it helps people, I guess, find me and share these things with me. So if you have like a great tool that maybe I don't know about, feel free to like email me, comment, message me on Facebook. Whatever. I'm here. It's not a team of people. It's me. I receive them. And then if it's useful, I'll use it myself and I'll share it with everybody else. That's what I'm doing in this case, because I found Merchflow really useful. Now, I'm not going to read to you everything about it from like the website, but this was on the Chrome extension page. The one thing I just wanted to mention, because this is often something that comes up when it comes to using Chrome extensions related to an Amazon merch business, where we do tend to want to protect our niches, right? Just look down here. The last note, it says, runs on your machine only. All data is stored and processed safely inside your private Chrome browser and no external servers. Pretty Merch also runs the same way, just so you know, but that's one thing that I know comes up a lot, and somebody was probably wondering there. So I wanted to make a point. There you go. All right, now I'm going to jump on over to their website and actually just kind of show you the various functionalities that they've got listed. I actually forgot I had one last slide I wanted to show you before I jumped on over to the website, but basically when you install the Chrome extension, on the navigation, it's going to insert a link called Merchflow. When you click it, it's going to load this table with all of your products on it. Here's the thing. If you have a lot of products like I do, I can actually just, while I'm talking, look it up on my side monitor. Depending on how many products you have on your account, it may take some time to do the initial page load, okay? And again, it depends on how many products you have. I currently have 3.7 million products in my account. And when I try to load Merchflow, I actually have to wait a little bit because it's a lot of products to load, right? So I kind of sit here and wait. And then after a couple minutes, I'm able to use the full functionality. All right. But if I don't let it load the full table of my products, it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm just saying, anybody watching that's like tier 200,000 like I am, you may have to wait as well. Just wanted to let you know, give you a heads up. All right. Now I'm just going to click out of this, honestly, and I will show you their website here. Okay. So here are some of the ways you can use Merchflow. Again, instantly the main reason I was like, yes, I need this is because I can export the BSRs of my products. Not BSRs, sorry, the ASINs. I don't know if I said BSR in the intro, but I meant ASIN, all right? With the ASIN, the product IDs, I can then go into my advertising console, create a campaign called 2022, and then create a bunch of ad groups for the products that that I created this year, and make sure that they are getting that additional advertising visibility. Even if it's just a cheap auto campaign with a couple pennies bid per click, that can still make a big difference. It also helps the algorithm learn our products. So that alone, guys, is very useful. I also wanted to mention actually that, where did it go? Here on this table, one thing that I had to do, anybody that's watching that is in a really high tier like me, you may want to filter by marketplace. Okay. And I didn't capture all the filters here. You can actually scroll to the right, and I guess I'm doing a reverse point. You can scroll to the the green screen point, always backwards. You can scroll to the right when you have it installed, and there are additional filters you can see. For instance, the marketplace. So I go to marketplace, US market. Then there is actually a date range for date created. And when I go into my ads, I've been using, I've been advertising my products, but at some point I crossed that threshold where I was no longer able to like export the ASINs using Producter, and I had to move on to something new. And with the date creation range, I would go 1 month at a time. I don't know that other people are going to have to do this. For me, for it to work, I had to do 1 month at a time. So I ended up, for 2022, it's end of October now. So I had to do 10 different months. Okay. Because the last time I updated my ads was the end of 2021. So I just did 10 exports of ASINs. And then what I like to do is I go over my Google spreadsheet, put them all in a spreadsheet. In this case, I just made each month a different tab. And then when you do it from a spreadsheet, you can actually like pre-select 1,000 rows at a time, which is the max that you can do per ad group. Sorry if this is getting like sidetracked, guys, but this is actually really useful. And I just copy 1,000, paste, delete, copy the next 1,000, paste, delete. That's what I've been doing to get the ads set up. Beyond that though, guys, again, it will pull your listings into this extremely powerful table view. Again, it may take some time to load, just saying, because I had that issue. You can sort them here by any number of things like last sale date. So if something hasn't sold in a while, guys, sort by last sale date and then reduce the price. All right. It can actually do bulk repricing, which Amazon's algorithm, I did a video on this, I think it was earlier this year, where I shared an article where we basically talked about like the honeymoon phase of a new submission, but also that repricing may also, according to the article, they seem very confident based on their studies that repricing does also potentially trigger this honeymoon phase again for your listing, where it may get some additional like opportunities to get in front of customers, especially if it's already sold in the past. That's why the last sale date can be a useful column, because that implies, hey, it's already sold. So it's going to be in the catalog forever, right? So that's sorting. From there, you can also filter beyond that as well. You can do like keyword searches, for instance. Again, just make sure you let everything load. Otherwise, it's not going to give you like all of the results. And you can do things like and or. For my date range filtering, I did between and I gave certain dates. Again, you can do bulk repricing here. So you can edit that price column and then just select those rows and tell it to bulk reprice. Extremely cool feature, again, probably underutilized. Bulk deletions, okay, that's also very useful, especially if you're trying to free up slots. Like I know a lot of people are, now that they started doing like the auto uploads to international markets. If you are in a lower tier and you need to free up some slots for new uploads, you have to go and you have to delete the design from all of the extra products and international marketplaces. You can filter by BSR, filter by review. Again, the higher the BSR, the longer amount of time has passed since that product last sold. So they may be eligible for potentially a reprice or even just an edit and update the keywords, anything like that to kind of freshen it up in Amazon's catalog. Hope that it kicks off that honeymoon phase again for a second or third or whatever time it is. Quick filters. And so again, they've got filters built in here, like products sold today, products sold yesterday, products sold last 7 days. So all these products that have sold recently also, for instance, like if you publish your new products at $13.07, well, you can use that view that's pre-selected and products that sold in the last 7 days, just run it once a week, and anything that is, and you can filter the price then to be less than $19.99, and you can go in and say, hey, reprice these to $19.99. I want to make at least $5 per sale. So you can do a lot with Merchflow, guys. I mean, I'm actually loving that someone reached out to me and shared this with me. Also, I was kind of going back and forth with their team on why I was struggling initially to get the ASINs exported, but it was ultimately because I was trying to export too many at once. So that's why I was saying month to month worked for me. Because of how many products I had uploaded in those months. So that may work for you if you're in tier, 100,000, 200,000, etc. watching this video. All right, guys, check it out. The link's in the description. Thank you for watching this video. And since I already have it open here, if you're interested, I do have a full Amazon merch course. If you want to check that out, it shows how I went from tier 10 to tier 200,000. Find out more. The link is in the description. It's a very linear step-by-step tutorial that helps you start, scale, and automate your business. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.